toast to their career.
The perfect combination, boy.
Him hard, legends in the South.
This is sports fans' only home for the hottest sports show around. These guys are on fire.
You're now listening to KJ and Sean Mack. Now let's talk some damn sports.
Thanks for tuning in to Sports Fans Only. See Anthony back with another video. On deck, Canelo Alvarez. This fight is nearing November 6th, MGM Grand against Plant. So this is going to be a real good fight, I believe. The lead up to this fight has been great. We all saw what happened at the press conference. I think it was a bad look for Plant. Only going to give Canelo more confidence on how much he can bruise this guy up. I do want to say that Plant, not underestimating him, he is a good fighter. He's a real good fighter. Has really good jab, really good timing. He can move well. I think that I don't think his power is where it needs to be, but you know, with timing, power can move in different directions. So I will say I'm not sleeping on the guy, but it's just the start of this. All of the talk that he's been doing, trying to push home the point that he's not scared of Canelo, and it's just not. I don't think it's going to be a real good look for him. But first, I have a couple quotes from Canelo. He says he does respect the skill of Plant. He says that he thinks he's going to come to fight, and he knows Plant's not scared of him. He just doesn't think it's going to happen. He's not going to be able to take the pressure. Canelo's in full drive now. He says, this is another statement he has. He says that right now, as of 2021, he has the skill, the style to beat any fighter. And I truly believe that. I don't think Canelo will lose again. That's I'm not saying that's a big statement, but I don't think anybody will beat Canelo in the near future. Canelo might retire in about 6 or 7 fights, and that might be it. So I will say this is going to be a real good fight, I think, and then I think we're going to see some things we never seen. We're going to have some good highlights. He think it's going to be with ease. He think he's going to be able to beat this guy with ease inside of 8 rounds. I have to say, I think it's going to be the same. I think he will be knocked out. I think it's going to be similar to like the Billy Joe Saunders fight, the way that would end. We know Canelo 5'9", with a 70.5-inch reach, standing at 56 wins, 1 loss with 38 KOs. Plant, 6'1", 74-inch reach. He has 21 wins, no losses, 12 KOs. So Canelo with 38 KOs has more knockouts than Plant has fights. So that's experience, big check mark, big plus mark for Canelo. I think that this is going to be the fight that Plant's going to bring it, but it just won't be enough. And this may be one that he realizes that he's already hit them. He's maxed out in his career. I think after this Canelo loss, is back to the drawing board, and I don't see him really being able to get another fight of this quality, this magnitude. This is a big pay-per-view fight, so this is definitely his biggest fight all along. So right now, Canelo says he's only focusing on Plant. He's not thinking about what he's doing in the future. He's kind of taking a different approach to this fight. Usually he's thinking, I'm going to fight this guy next month. Then in 6 months, I'm going to fight this guy. As of right now, he's just staying focused on Plant. He wants to give destruction to Plant. He says it's going to be inside of 8 rounds. Also, Canelo, we all know, working with Al Haymon right now. So, Canelo, I think he's going to light up the PBC. I think that's an excellent come together right there. Excellent marriage right there with Canelo and Al Haymon. Also, Canelo's not looking to the future right now, but Eddie Reynoso is. We all know that I've spoke highly of Eddie Reynoso. I think he's one of the best, if not the best trainer in the game. The way he strategize and game plans and come with those combos tailor-made for each and every one of Canelo's opponents. You never know what Canelo's going to do. The things that worked in the last fight might not be what he even brings to the table. Might not even bring that out for 2, 3 more fights. So Canelo, I will say, we know that he's a great combo puncher. So this is going to be a big task. But Eddie Reynoso, he is looking to the future. He's looking at Arthur. Better be that's a big, strong guy. That'll be a tough fight for Canelo. But I would say that it'll be a very, very tough fight, but Canelo would have the quickness advantage. So Beterbiev, I think he if he can't trap Canelo, probably would be Canelo would probably be able to get his offense off first. And we all know when you can lead with your offense and the other guys trying to counter you, it's kind of like the other guys playing catch up most of the fight. So that's a big challenge. That's a real big challenge, and I think that's more than a test for Canelo. Also, Bivol, that's another good one. I think if Canelo decides to go up to 175, Bivol, that just as dangerous as Better Be Of, but I would say in a different way. He's more technical. He has great timing, great movement. That'll be a fight where I would say that I think one of Canelo's nemesis to him is somebody with foot speed. Bivol being able to move the way he moves, he's kind of slick. And that technical movement with the timing, I think, is definitely what trouble Canelo. But if Canelo gets past this fight November 6th at the MGM Grand, and if he chooses one of these guys, I'm pretty sure from the time they sign on the dotted line with the contract that they'll be ready to go. And in full throttle, Canelo will probably have everything laid out in front of him that he's going to use to try and pick apart some other opposition at 175. So I think I'm going to leave it right there. This will, I'll definitely be getting back to this before November 6th. But I'm going to leave it right there with Canelo saying he has the style, the skill to beat all fighters. He said this will be an easy fight for him. He's going to stop Plant inside of 8 with ease. So we'll keep it right there. Also, keep eyes open. Have another couple more videos coming this week. And also going to be having a documentary, No More Excuses. It's going to be featuring Wilder and Fury. It's going to be a different style. I won't be sitting here on the green screen. So keep your eyes open. If you like the content, you like what I've been doing, I thank you all for hitting the comment section. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Peace. Sports fans only.